Tighten up, YouTube world. Tighten up. It's your man, Blue Sense. If you've never been to this channel before, this is a men's lifestyle channel where I talk about different products that I purchased with my own money. But today we're going to talk about 10 of my favorite items I like using. Everybody know that I'm big into cologne or fragrances, but it's particular things that I like using and I recommend, and I'll show you today some of those things that I like using. First one up, this is Dior Homme. This is the old school one. I think they got one out now called the original. I don't have a sample of that. I never had it on my skin, so I can't tell you if it's comparable to this one, but this is the original Dior Homme. I love this scent. It's like a baby powder in a bottle with a little hint of musk. Very, very good wear. But this is one that I have had in my collection for 10 years. You know, I got this from, I got it from Macy's. A long time ago. It might have been Hex. So, you know, it's been a long time. But this is one that is something that I love using. And I had 2 bottles. I used the other bottle and I'm running through this bottle. But I love using this. I'm a big watch collector. I got a whole bunch of watches, but my favorite brand to collect, and I guess it's because it's one of the first brands that I bought, is Citizen. Some people might not like it. People like the Rolexes and the big dollar items. I just get what I can afford. Citizen, I love it. I try to get into Seiko. I didn't like the movement of the watches as much, but this is something that I'm always going to have in my collection. I think I got maybe 12 or 13 Citizens watches. And I try to get them periodically, or if they got a sale, or if I walk in a store and it's something that really, really catch my eye. This is something that I'm always have in my collection. I think these watches last. The battery life is suspect, but this one is an Echo one where it goes by the sun. I haven't charged it up, so of course it's dead, but this is something that I love wearing. I love watches. I always wear an Apple Watch, but I didn't put this in there because sometimes I wear it and sometimes I don't. Depending on if I'm working or not. I had an Apple Watch on just to count my calories and stuff like that. Help me, try to knock some of this fat off my body. But yeah, Citizen watches is one of the watches that I'll recommend, from my personal opinion, that it's a good watch. Yeah, it might not be as high as quality as a Rolex or some of those watches that you get once you get over, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. But the Citizen watches are a good everyday watch and they look nice. The next one up, it got to be on the list as one of my favorites, New Balances. Me being from Washington, D.C., all the older homies used to have more when I was a little kid. So I've been wearing New Balances since the 80s, early 90s. But I would recommend these shoes just for like walking, casual, going shopping, stuff like that. I don't use these shoes for athletics because I got other shoes that can do that. But as far as like fashion, I always been wearing New Balance. It'll always be a staple in my collection. When I buy New Balance, I always buy 2-3 pair at a time. Every year I got 2 or 3 new pair of New Balances. Now the New Balances that I wear, I go from 900 all the way up to the 1300s. I don't go below 900. I don't do the 800, 700, 500. That's not my era. I know some people, they do I think it's 574s. I call them soft cookies. I don't wear those because those lean too fast. They like Reebok Classics. But if you never tried New Balances, try your pair of 990s, 992s, 994s. Anything that you can get on sale up to 1300, you'll like them, especially just for walking. Like I said again, they're not an athletic shoe, but it's a shoe that I love to have in my collection, or not in my collection, but one of my favorites. I just talked about the New Balances, but now we're going to talk about my favorite running shoe or workout shoe. It's the Ghost by Brooks. This is the most comfortable shoe that you're going to buy. For the price that you get this shoe at, maybe like 150, 160 at the max. But this shoe right here, I recommend. I've been using it for 12 years. I watched the elderly guy or older gentleman. He was 84 years old and he ran 5 miles every day. And the shoe that he recommended was Brooks. So I, being a person that's always interested in things like that and listening to other people, I went out and got me a pair. I've been wearing Brooks for 12 years. And the one that I like the best is the Ghost. I don't go to no other style of shoe. It's something with the technology of the Ghost that I would recommend for anybody who's working out and you want a good workout shoe or good running shoe. This is the shoe that I would recommend. Like I said again, 140 to 160. You can't beat the price. The color's a little ugly, but you only using them to run and go to the gym. Like I said, if you need to do anything other than that, I'll go with the New Balances, just to walk around, look fashionable and being comfortable. But these ones really gonna get you in your workout mood because your feet won't get fatigued. It won't fatigue your calves. So if you really need to jog through, like a person like me trying to get some of this back fat off and fat off my belly, these ones help me push through because I don't have any issues, feet issues when working out. Headphones. I can't live without them. If I'm working out, go to the gym, I gotta have some headphones on. Even sometimes when I'm just sitting in the house and I don't want it to be too loud, I'm always wearing headphones. Headphones, I got earbuds and all that type stuff. But I like the Studios by the Beats, and I also like Sony for traveling. These are two of my favorite headphones. I just upgraded these this year. They had a sale around Christmas time. I think it was $99 for some Studios. I had to get them, I couldn't let them sit. Even though I got a 2-pair already, but for 99 bucks, all black, I couldn't go wrong. And I had these Sony, I think these the X3 or M3 or something like that. I done had these for a long time too. I think they up to like the 5 version. This is the 4, no, this is the 3 version. I think they up to the 5 version, but like I said, I just use them for when I get on the airplane. The only thing about these, when you're on a plane, they'll fatigue your ears, make your ears sore, around your ear. Where the Sonys, they perfect. They're like pillows on your ear. You at least can leave them on 4 or 5 hours, then your ears will start sweating, wipe the sweat, then you can go another 2 or 3 hours. But I recommend both of these, and these are two of my favorites to use. Coming up, shades. It doesn't matter. I don't buy expensive shades because I throw them down in the car or, on the counter. So I just get whatever they got at TJ Maxx, Ross, any of those type of department stores. Or like if I go to a duty free, I see something that's real cheap. I'm not gonna spend over $50 on those shades because I don't take care of them. I got a lot of pair of the dark ones. They call Lokes. I think that's what they call them. I have a lot of those, just so you can't see what I'm looking at. I could be looking at you, you won't know it. But shades is something that I got on my list as one of my favorites. Thing up, a tablet, iPad, any of those little things. I use them to watch content on them. I use them when I travel. Sometimes I don't like what they got on the TV, so I download movies from like Netflix and stuff, and I have, I put them on my tablet or my iPad. I always will keep one of these around because the simple fact, you can use it when you're traveling. Sometimes you get on planes that don't have a TV on there, and it sucks. So that's another one of my favorites that I recommend. If you don't have one, get you one. But if you don't travel, I don't think it really would matter. But if you got like kids and stuff like that, and you just want to tune out, put you some headphones on and watch a movie where you letting the kids watch cartoons and stuff like that, this is one that I recommend. Another one of my favorite things that I'm going to have is a knife. I'm always going to have some type of knife on me. Not for protection, but it could be used for protection. But you always open the packages or cutting string or anything like that, I always recommend to have that. Now you can go to anywhere, Walmart sell knives, you can go to thrift stores, you can go to flea markets. Everybody sells knives. I see people buying $200 knives. I'm not going to do that. I'm like one of them type of people. I sit it and forget it, and so I get the cheapest knife that I can find, as long as it can cut string or open a box. It's good enough for me. The next one up, one of my favorites, is a portable charger. The reason being that I got laptops, I got iPads, cell phones, Apple Watches and stuff like that that need to be charged periodically. And I always recommend to people to get the biggest one that you can get that's compactable, that you can put in your bag and stuff like that, that can charge a computer. It doesn't matter if it only can charge your laptop twice. Twice is better than nothing. A lot of times they'll say these little ones that say, oh, it'll charge your cell phone 3-4 times. But that's about all they're gonna charge. But this is a Belkin. I think I got this for like maybe $120. And like I said, it'll charge a laptop like in no time. Last but not least, a portable radio. And this is battery powered. You can also plug it in the wall, but I like taking these when I go on trips. If I go to Jamaica, the UK, Canada, maybe places where they speak English so I can understand it. But I like using these when I go to different states too. Like if you upstate New York, they playing different stuff in Florida, and you'll get what they playing on the radio, and you might like some of this stuff. So then you just go on your iPhone and download whoever the artist is. I'm a big music fan, and also this is good for emergencies. Say if the phone line go out, your signal go out. Say in times of war, you can just turn it on. It's FM, AM, and I know it's obsolete to some people, but a portable radio I always will have. But that's my video for today. Those are some of the favorite things I like using. Also, some of the favorite things I like recommending to people. And some of these products I've been using for a long time. So I stand behind the product because it's just things that I like using. Yeah, I might upgrade them periodically, but those are the things that I like using, and that's my video for today. Y'all have a wonderful day.